Hello, my name is Anton. I am a founder of VC. We implement AI ChatGPT business into the businesses. In this video, I share with you the intelligence economy, a lot of history and what's happened in near future, why the next winner compete an AI implementation and not AI success. History minute. Every era has a winning operational model. In 90s, it's manufacturing. If we have a big manufacturing automated and work with a lot of people, we can have the move forward. We have a big speed, and our competitor with little manufacturing, without people, without automation, can have the speed like us. In the 2000s, it's the internet. The companies who has access to internet can move forward with high speed and so on. You can remember it. I have website, I have my email list and so on. And we can earn money from this direction. In the 10s, it's a platforms. A lot of businesses going to work with Amazon, eBay, and other platform, and they have access to it and can go with a high speed and can sell more. Into 20s, it's a service. Here is we're working with subscriptions, and if we can find the clients with a good, positive customer acquisition cost, if we can create a positive economy, everything is okay, we can move forward. In 26 and later, it's intelligence. And here is we need to implement AI to our processes, but not AI for AI. We need to integrate it to improve the metrics, revenue, conversion rate, and so on. The question is not what technology exists. It is what business system wins now. AI access is becoming cheap, right? Because a lot of AI tools create every day. A lot of wipe code specialists create a lot of B2B SaaS. But AI implementation is becoming scarce. Old scarcity is a software service licenses, tools, and add people. The new scarcity, it's a process redesign, trusted data, and adoption, all right? The adoption gap is not the story. The value gap is interesting information from McKinsey State of AI. It's 88% of companies use AI in at least one function, but only 39% report enterprise level EBIT impact. Yeah. You see that only the half of companies can improve their numbers, their metrics. And super interesting that early process adopt implement is still young. Because now it's only integrate or create agents for agents, not when agents can work with your numbers. For example, how can AI agents can improve your revenue? It's a big question before start the project. Here is our workflow, how we implement AI to the real businesses. Yep, in ConAVC we are working in the big markets. Most of them it's a US market. And here is how we start our project, and I share this workflow with you. First of all, we try to find repeatable processes. Yeah. Next one, we add company knowledge inside. It's information from CRM. It's your rules, documents, your history, and your processes. Next one, we make workflow automation. We add workflow agents. We automate repeatable tasks and so on. Next one, it's super important. We don't want to integrate all this thing, all automation. We think that on this stage of technology, we need to add a human on the strong and the risk area, and we add human judgment, right? And the last one, we see on the pilot project how we can improve business outcome. Yeah, how we can make our metrics more. It's revenue, conversion rate on the different areas, and it's your income. The winner is not the best prompt writer. The winner is the best system builder. And here is the clear this image. AI models, it's not unique, but if we add here your knowledge, your memory, workflows, your machine, your expertise, your judgment, and your distribution, your trust, we have competitive advantage. It works common, right? But without AI models, we don't have the speed, we don't have optimization, we don't have the good intelligence inside. What changes is every business. Here is how AI changed the direction. Marketing agency before, AI grows partners in future now. Law firms before, AI augmented practice, right? Accounting firm, now it's the future AI finance operation system. Consultant, AI implementation partner, and manufacturer, AI-enabled manufacturer. It gives for us more speed, it gives for us more information and more data, and it gives for us more value. Customers are not buying AI, they buy outcomes, and it's for direction of what we can improve. It's more revenue, lower cost, faster execution, and better customer experience. As a practical starting point, find expensive, repeatable work. And here is example. When we spend high time and get low revenue, when we have many hands-off and accrue many errors, when we have senior person on routine decisions. And when we see implementation loop, start working from the map, write the process down. Next one is the price, find time, cost, and errors. Next one is redesign, decide what AI should do. Next one, we describe the pilot project, start with one small step. And the last one, it's scale, turn it into operation habits. Small steps, measurable wins, and then company-wide compounding. Before I ask 3 questions. What happened every week? Where do senior people waste time? And the last one, which decision or repeats with data? And we don't work with a cool task, only with a cool task. We're working with expensive task. It's a super important. For founders, our advice is a fewer task and clearer picture. The founders should not drone in dashboards. The founders need a helicopter view, and we highly recommend to create AI dashboard. Becomes the company brain, because inside it's AI assistant, and it integrates for all our tools: to website, marketing, sales, analytics, support, finance, production, CRM, and so on. And how founders they looks like. Founders should be able to ask, what worked yesterday? What can we improve tomorrow to earn more? What is happening in our unit economics? And where are production or sales risks? After it, he has a lot of insights about the processes, about the numbers, about some important direction. And next one, he can go to their staff and ask them about it. Or what I prefer to work with the A2A, agents to agents, when our founder share this information to their staff agent, and they communicate without emotions, without personality, and so on. They communicate only in facts, and it's work more clear. Everybody say about AI first company, and here is what really means. Previous human searches in the AI first companies, AI retrieves. As previous human copies, now it's workflow executes. And the last one, human follow-ups, human decide that human is a loop, and system work with it and try to connect to their tasks. The mistake is to automate everything, and it's a super high risk. The better move, compound one workflow, one measured win creates trust, trust creates adoption, adoption creates leverage, step by step. And here is the year 2026 operation checklist. We start map 1 repeated process. Next one, we attach company knowledge inside, integrate tools and so on. Next one, it's measure time, cost, and quality. We need numbers because here is in the pilot project, we need to understand it works or no. Fourth is automate the next step and review results weekly. And my final slide, 2026, it's not about who has AI. Everybody has AI. It is about who turn AI into outcomes. That is the beginning of the intelligence economy. To start now, what we can see day by day. I want to share with you our learning platform, app.connect.vc. Here you can find a lot of materials. It's courses, it's guides by industry, by department. All these things for free, and we updated every week. You can find guides, industry information department, sales, marketing, executive, and so on. And here you can find a free ChatGPT business seat. Yeah. And next to find, you can work with us. You can get AI business audit and AI implementation sessions to understand all the things about AI and so on. My name is Anton. I'm founder of Connect VC. Thanks for watching. Write your comments and go with us and start working together. See you in the next video and bye-bye.